Hi everybody, thank you for watching. Today I'm back with my first Halloween look of the year and I'm so excited. Today's video is sponsored by Crash Bandicoot, and when they reached out for me to do this video, I was literally dying inside. This was one of my favorite games to play when I was younger and it just brought back so many good memories. So today I transformed myself into Coco, one of my favorite characters obviously of the game. She was always so fabulous. And this is in celebration of Crash Bandicoot 4, which launches on October 2nd. And this is the first new expansion in over 10 years, which is so crazy. So I'm so excited for today's look. So if you want to see how I transform myself into Coco, then please keep watching. So first things first, I wanted to put on my ears. These were originally bunny ears, but I morphed them to look a little bit more like Coco's ears. Plus they had the flowers already, which she is famous for. So don't mind my stuffy nose. I have a little bit of a cold, so I do apologize. But I am starting off this look like any other makeup tutorial. I'm using this foundation because it has a little bit of like an orangey undertone, and her character is orange, but I really wanted this to be a wearable look, so I didn't want to paint myself orange. So you'll see what I do to make myself look more like her as we continue on. Chai is also the star of today's video. She was with me the entire time. She's so cute. I put on the white t-shirt that I knew I was going to wear ahead of time. That way I didn't get makeup all over it. So I do recommend doing that first. And bring the foundation onto your neck and also your chest. For concealer, I'm using this Hourglass concealer. I'm mixing a light and a dark. I didn't want to go too light on the concealer because she always has a darker upper face and then the lighter lower part of her face. So I'm just going to mix them so it's like the same color as the foundation. But I also want to cover up my dark circles, so that will solve the trick. So I'm going in with a really light concealer. This one is by CoverFX, and I'm gonna draw the lighter part onto my face, just like hers. So I'm just gonna blend that in with a beauty blender, and I'm gonna keep reshaping it until it looks like the shape that I want. I had a bunch of inspo pics for this tutorial, and I wanted to make it look as close to her as possible. So as you can see, once I got the shape correctly, I went in a little bit more just so it was more prominent, the color. I didn't want it to all look the same after I ended up blending it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more until I like it. I'm then going in with my Midnight Marigold. Oh my god, I sound so stuffed right now. My cream contour, and I'm going to be contouring whatever part of my face that I can, so like the tops of my cheekbones and around my forehead. And then to set the concealer on the bottom, I'm using the Ben Nye Cameo Powder, and for the top part, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Setting Powder in the dark shade. So Coco has darker eyebrows, so I'm using the color Chocolate by Morphe, the thin brow pencil, and I'm just gonna fill in my brows. I'm not gonna do them as dark as I normally would, but I really like how blonde hair looks with dark eyebrows. So to go over the lighter part of my face, I actually have this white, shivering white powder. It's really old, but I figured it would be perfect for this look. So I'm just gonna apply that all over the lighter area. And since I was feeling a little bit crazy, I put on lip liner next because, I don't know, lip liner just makes me feel better. So I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude, and I'm mixing it with Nude by Gerard Cosmetics. For today's eye look, I'm using Mars' new palette with Too Faced. It's so beautiful. Congratulations. I'm applying this light mauve pink in my crease. And any picture that I found of Coco, she always had light pink eyeshadow on, so I figured I'd add the Carly twist to it and do a really pretty pink look. So did you guys really think I would go a whole tutorial without contouring my nose? So I'm just going to contour a little bit on the top part of my nose and blend it into the eyeshadow. So I'm also grabbing the Huda Beauty Neon palette and I'm applying a pretty pink shade all over the lid. I'm then grabbing this darker cranberry color and I'm going to blend that on the outer V of my eye. I'm then lining my upper lash line with the Better Than Sex liner, and I'm using the same shades I used on the top of my eye on the lower lash line as well. This is going to make your eyes look a little bit bigger and round and more cartoon-like. So I like to drag that pretty low under my eyes, and I actually do this basically in every makeup tutorial, but I just love how big it makes your eyes look. So I'm going to highlight with this shimmery champagne color under my brows and in my tear ducts. So now for the nose. After I finished it, I was wondering if I should have done it in brown. I probably would do it in brown if I could do it all over again, but I decided to use black, and I just wanted to draw on a cute little nose just like Coco has. For lashes, I'm using the Huda Beauty number 23s. I love how dramatic these ones are. And for blush, I'm using Kat Von D Beauty, this really pretty mauve pink. So I figured since this is a Halloween look, let's add some rhinestones. I'm obsessed with rhinestones and I haven't worn them in a while, so I'm going to apply these pink ones right under my lash line. I'm going to do 3, one in the middle, and then on the inner and outer as well. Next comes mascara. I'm just using a little bit because these lashes are really dramatic and you don't really need too much. And then for my lower lash line, I'm just applying a little loose powder, and then I'm using this Buxom mascara because it doesn't leave any darkness under my eyes. And for lip gloss, I'm using this brand new Fenty one. It's so beautiful, and I really am obsessed with how this look came out. I love doing Halloween inspired looks that I would personally wear. So I know Coco's hair is always up, but since I had to wear a blonde wig, I have not mastered how to wear a wig with my hair up. So I decided to just kind of brush it out and leave it with the side part. The wig was originally a middle part, so I just kind of gave that little like swoop in the front like she has. So this is the final result. And this costume I had in my own wardrobe, which was awesome. So I think Crash and Coco would be proud of today's look. Let me know what you guys think, and make sure to check out Crash Bandicoot 4. Love you guys.